So what made you guys want to play 2K professionally, and when did you know or think that you were good enough to play 2K at a professional level?
Just started off playing for fun, for real. Obviously, we all had a passion for basketball, you know? So video games was always a thing when I was younger. And as I said, I got a passion for basketball, so 2K was right there and just happened to be playing it with friends and just fell in love with the game, you know? That's how I fell in love with 2K. And now we're here, playing video games for a living.
That's Cody's line right there. That's Cody's line.
That is my line. What about you guys?
I feel the same way. Like as a kid, my mom used to not really let me play the game on like school nights and stuff. So I used to try to make as much time as I could to try to play. And I wasn't a big like social person like that. Like I'm cool with people. I just like to be to myself sometimes. But like I guess video games, I don't know, it just kind of helped me. Like I wasn't a big partier, so I went to college and stuff like that, and I kind of just chilled to myself. I went out a little bit every now and then, and I just kind of stayed in my room and played 2K.
For me, I mean, I was always started with, I mean, before Live, it was Jordan versus Bird, but let me not go back too far. But anyways, so NBA Live, they had the NBA Live challenges, so I started traveling then and going to some of those live challenges. Then 2K became the better game, so obviously I was playing 2K, traveling, winning events, doing that. And
What
then
about NBA Street?
Yeah,
NBA Jam.
there was no money in those
NBA
games.
Ballers.
I'm only in where the money's at, man.
I
You
played
gotta
all the
understand
NBA
that.
games.
Yeah, I played all those, but come on. Anyways, so like I was saying, but no, as 2K progressed and there was more events, and then Pro-Am became popular, so it just, and then you know the league developed and became a real thing, and so I mean that's like, it was like the next step. It was like you wanted to be there, and just being able to showcase your talents at that next level is like, I feel like it's all of our, you know, desires to do that, and being here is like a great joy because we feel like we're the elite players and we get a platform to, like I said, showcase our talents. So it's like just natural progression really of wanting to being able to play at the highest level possible and competing when you feel like you're the best. So, and that's what this league has allowed us to do. So we all take pride in that. I know myself, definitely, I don't take this for granted. So,
And adding on to that, we have a question from Instagram. So if you're watching and you have questions for any of the players or me or anyone on our staff, make sure you hit us up on Instagram or Twitter. So the question is, what's it like to be able to work in esports or play from your perspective? It's always been a dream of mine, and I've always wondered what it's like to be at that level.
I'll take it first. It's everything you could imagine, honestly. Like, I mean, being here, you get treated greatly. I mean, if there's something you need, you just let somebody know and they make sure it happens. So, I mean, obviously just having that kind of great just people around you and resources is just a great thing to have. Other than that, I mean, being able to travel and, you know, you're basically an athlete playing the game, but I mean, you're an athlete and just you're doing what you love. You're waking up and you get to play 2K. I mean, or whatever game that is, just in esports. You're waking up and getting to play that in practice, like, and it's what you would normally do, but now I'm getting paid for it, and I have a chance to make even more money if my team and I do well together. So it's just, what can you not love about this, you know?
Yeah, definitely. I would say like esports athlete, you know, you're part of an NBA organization. It's just like, it's different from any other organization because esports got their own little organization. We're a bigger organization. We're part of the NBA. So like, to add on what Beezus was saying, you know, you pretty much get anything you want, you know? You ask for it, you get it. They treat you well. You know, Pacers Gaming, Pacers organization as a whole, welcome all of us with open arms. So, no, I'm just happy to be here, you know, living the dream, like we all said earlier. And being the esports athlete, you know, you just got to put the time in, put the work in, and, you know, you'll get there eventually.
Because there's definitely always someone trying to take your spot.
For sure. Yeah. So you can't slack off because that every moment you slack off is the next man just looking to take your spot and put the extra work in.
Yeah, I feel like it truly is a dream come true. Like I wake up and I think like I really get to just play 2K, like, and get paid for it. And it's crazy because like I played basketball all my life and I had dreams to make it to the NBA. Like I always told myself, I'm gonna get there, I'm gonna get there, I'm gonna get there. And like this is the next best thing for me, really. Like I'm a part of a actual NBA organization playing 2K. Like this is, I don't know, it's just a dream come true.
Like, who are you employed by? Indiana Pacers. Like, that rings, that bell just rings so nicely.
Awesome. Me too.
Yeah, talk to us.
Cody Perrin,
Let me reread the question here. I was thinking in their terms, so now I've got to switch over and think about it from my point of view. So, you know, when I grew up, I didn't even think this job was a possibility, probably. So,
as well as our parents.
right.
Sure.
True that.
That cliche.
They didn't
of-
believe me when I told them.
Right. And some people
They
still don't.
actually thought I made the NBA.
Really?
Well, my mom did. She thought I made the NBA when
cute.
I got the phone call. She started calling my relatives and family members talking about Ramo, he made the NBA. She started going crazy. I was like, no. I started telling her, relax. No, not the NBA. Like, you know.
That's
But
my grandfather, who's 87 now, I think. Told people that I was the head coach of the Indiana Pacers.
Ooh,
So-
big time.
it's the new generation. Like,
Right.
you got to really actually explain it to them because
For
they don't
sure.
know.
For sure. So the cliche of you know, your job, it won't exist in 10 years or whatever it is, like that's true for all of us sitting in this room right now. So I mean, it's amazing. I love coming to work every single day. I've always loved video games, always loved sports, love being a part of a competitive environment. And then again, to work for a wonderful organization like Pacers Sports and Entertainment, you know, this is the dream job for me. So very thankful, love it. Every day is different. It's dynamic. It can be stressful, especially if you're competitive and you want to win games and be successful. But what I always tell people is find a game you love in esports and become a part of that community. If you can go to events, do it. If you can volunteer to help referee in online ladders, do it. If you can make content, do it. Stream. Any way you can be involved in that community you're interested in, hit the ground running. Don't say I'm going to do it next week. You got to do it now because esports changes every single day. New games come out, and it's wide open for anyone who's talented and dedicated enough to put the work in
Gotta
to
build
be
your
in this
brand.
position. Got to build your brand.
Good advice right there, Cody. I like that.
Thanks, Bees.
In the 7, I'm gonna act up. I'ma need you to back up. I'ma need you to back up. Yep. I'ma need you to back up. Spilling the tea, you stirring the cup. I'ma need you to back up.